because she saw these beautiful mountains. Oh my goodness. Kind of like what Cappadocia would look like if it were green. Oh my God, that was the longest checkpoint I've ever stayed at. That was mind-numbing, absolutely mind-numbing. Beautiful Earthlings. I'm leaving Sulaymaniyah. I have stayed with these guys for a week. I was only intending to stay 2 days like I typically do, but they were so nice to me and they included me in their activities and I just felt at home with them. They're so kind. Muhammad, Navar, Danyar, so good, and all their friends too. Like, I went to their football match yesterday and actually made them signs and they won their game, so I'm very happy about that. And then this morning Muhammad took me to breakfast, which I've been kind of avoiding because he always asks to get up at 8 a.m. and I'm like, I sleep until 12 because my body's so tired from the road. But today I was like, this is my last day, I have to do it. Dude, it was the best breakfast I've ever had. Like, it's fresh bread from the furnace and it's a little bit crunchy, a little bit soft, still warm, with, I don't know, 5 or 6 different types of cheese with walnuts and honey drizzled on top of it. It was so good. And one of his friends from Erbil is visiting and I was like, do they have this in Erbil? And he's like, no. So I'm so sad that this was the first and last time I had that delicious cheese honey omelet bread breakfast. I'm so sad. So today we are going to Erbil. We packed up all our stuff and it's about a 3-hour ride. It's pretty hot today, so I'm packing extra water. It's gonna be a long ride, but we're gonna do it. Let's go. All right, we're riding through the bazaar and it is so hot. It is only 11 a.m. and I'm already sweating. So gotta stay hydrated today. All right, so we'll say goodbye to the bazaar of Sulaymaniyah. Crystal pulled over because she saw these beautiful mountains. Oh my goodness. Look at these beautiful waves. It's kind of like what Cappadocia would look like if it were green, right? It's kind of like the Red Valley, but the Beige Valley? Beige Valley in the spring. This is what it kind of looks like. It's just so gorgeous. And it's springtime. Look at all these flowers. Ignore all the trash. Look at everything's in bloom. So pretty. All right, the view is beautiful, but I also pulled over because I was starting to fall asleep. And that tells me I'm dehydrated. And I didn't get enough sleep last night. So what do we do? Magic potion. I get one of these electrolyte things. Pop them in. And it keeps me alive. I always stock up on these whenever I see them because they're not available everywhere. These are actually from Spain. So, vitamin in minerale, energía y sostengo, multivitamínico.
my God, that was the longest checkpoint I've ever stayed at. That was mind-numbing, absolutely mind-numbing. So they pulled me over, which is fine. And then this one is a little different from all the others. I think because Erbil is a bit more strict and secure because it's the capital city. And you're supposed to go to the office and stand in line and get a permission slip to ensure that your passport or your citizen ID is checked, I think. And they told me to go to window number 2, but there were 2 window number 2s and 1 number 3. There was no window number 1. So let's just say there's 3 windows and there's 1 person working behind all 3 windows. And so what he would do is say he's working at number 2. After he's done maybe like 2 or 3 people, which would take like 20 minutes, then he would move to the window number 3. And I was just like, what is going on? Because you would think 3 windows, 3 people, but it was just Looney Tunes, absolutely Looney Tunes. And he wouldn't even, okay, like go 5 minutes for number 1, 5 minutes for number 2, 5 minutes for number 3. He would just alternate between 2 and 3. And then number 1, the window I was at, we're just sitting there like, should we move? But if we move, he might go to window number 1. And then he came to window number 3, and then a new person came to window number 1. It was just insane. And so they finally gave me a slip of paper, and they scanned my passport, made a copy, entered it in the computer. I don't really know what they did. And I could finally give it to the first security officer, have him verify the paper that was stamped, and I could go. And then he was so nice. So I had been waiting in line for like an hour and a half, just standing there watching this madness happen. And this guy was so nice. He was like, I'm sorry for this. And I'm like, what are you sorry for? And he's like, the line. And I just went off on him. I was like laughing, and I was telling him like, how do you have 3 windows and 1 person for all 3 windows moving from window to window? This is crazy. You should go to the window and help us. And I think I was speaking too fast because he was just laughing at me, and his coworker was laughing at me too. But I was just, I was very animated, and I was laughing hysterically, yelling at them because it's just insane. Like, and they were just like, go, go. Okay, we are on our way to Erbil again. My gosh, a 3-hour ride from Sulaymaniyah to Erbil is now taking like 5 hours because of that. Oh my gosh, that made me a little crazy. Okay, let's concentrate. We're going to Erbil.